semiconductor ecosystem is so important because it will solve three of the major problems the quantum computing has, which are scalability, affordability, and manufacturing readiness. I can say that with all of us here, with our phones, we are transistor billionaires, as we have. And what Quobly wants to give to all of the company that needs to have them, to make them Q billionaires.
Welcome 欢迎收看《投资聊一下》，我是吴彩妮。在未来财经台一连串的量子系列报道当中我们有很大的篇幅都在介绍3个主要的量子技术，那包括了超导体、离子阱，还有量子退火。今天我们为大家介绍一种利用半导体来制作矽自旋量子位元的技术，其中的佼佼者是来自法国的，所以我们今天就很高兴有机会能够访问到法国 Quobly 公司的工程技术长 Dr. Nicolas Daval。Hello, Dr. Daval. Welcome to our show. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're excited to have you here to share your insights. So Quobly is building scalable quantum computers using silicon spin qubits. So how do you view this approach? What are the competitive advantages compared to other technologies?
So, very interesting question that indeed Quobly has a unique proposition to make a quantum computer with the semiconductor ecosystem. And the semiconductor ecosystem is so important because it will solve 3 of the major problems the quantum computing has, which are scalability, affordability, and manufacturing readiness. So, on the scalability, we have to think that to make an interesting quantum computer, we need a million of qubits. So not 1,000, a million of qubits. So that is a lot of qubits. And our semiconductor industry can effectively bring to the table the fact that to make these millions, there will be at the right performance, there will be at the right cost, and there will be also at the right size. And this is where scalability is so important. The second one is affordability. For affordability, we have to keep in mind that our current industry can deliver chips that are 1 centimeter square big, which is far bigger than what we will need for a quantum computer, for less than $5. So this is a good reference to have in mind, and that tells a lot that with what we have currently, we already have the cost structure in order to be affordable for the computer.
Sure.
The last one is the manufacturing readiness. So we are building on generation of investment and engineers and great leaders that have developed this semiconductor industry. It's hundreds, if not thousands of billions of dollars that have been invested in order to have these great tools to make these transistors. And we will reuse that. So we don't need to make our own fabs again to achieve what we have to achieve, and this is great. And I can say that with all of us here, with our phones, we are transistor billionaires, as we have. And what Quobly wants to give to all of the company that needs to have them, to make them Q billionaires.
So why are you confident in this kind of milestone? Because it sounds really difficult from the technology we have currently.
Yes, indeed. And the biggest milestone comes from our vision that semiconductor is the only path to deliver this 1 million qubit chip at the right cost and within 10 years. And this is our main milestone that we want to achieve. And on the way to this milestone, which is certainly a few years away, we want to deliver as early as 2027 a 100 qubit that will be for our early customer.
Okay, so in the whole process, it will be a long process, right? You say like the next decade, but what is the biggest challenge you can think of?
Yes, so one of the biggest challenges that we have to address is to get a foundry partner that is committed to deliver the right technology for this vision. And this is what we have been working a lot with ST Microelectronics in order to get this collaboration and this agreement, this commitment to make the right technology for the quantum computers.
And you can keep the cost low?
And we hope to keep this cost low.
Yeah, Quobly was spun off from CEA and CNRS, so both prestigious research institutions, right? So how does Quobly balance the pursuit of cutting-edge quantum research with practical applications, especially you have customers?
Yes, that is right. And the fact is, what we need to achieve this mission to get the million qubit chip in less than 10 years. And to do so, we don't have to balance in the sense that we need both, because we need to be extremely dedicated to our daily activity of this process development. But also, we need to have CA and CNRS to continue to work with us to deliver the elements that will be critical in order to get to the million qubits. And I'd like to add that not only CA and CNRS, but we will need more of collaboration in order to get to this milestone.
So we all know Taiwan plays a really critical role in global semiconductor supply chain. So does Quobly have any plans for potential collaborations with Taiwanese partners, such as like research institutions? Like anything you can share with us?
Yes, I can certainly share with you a few things, and this is very much one of the purpose of my visit to Taiwan this week. So, as a very young company, we have been incorporated in 2022. We already have 3 collaborations in discussion with Taiwan entities. And I think this says a lot about how Taiwan is important for Quobly, certainly because of a great position in the silicon supply chain. So these 3 collaborations, I can say a few words about them. So the first one would be NTHU, on which we have already signed a MOU, in which we will work on improving the measurement of our chips. And also, I was visiting E3. So with them, we are working on a very interesting collaboration. And the last one of them is we also have signed a collaboration with Foxconn.
So do you have any specific goals or any expectations for this collaboration with your Taiwanese partners?
Yes, absolutely. And this is certainly what's written into the agreement of the collaboration we have or we will have with them. However, I'm sorry I cannot disclose too much about this, but this is all very much turned toward the fact that we need to be successful in getting to this 1 million qubit system in less than 10 years.
Okay, sure. We understand. So in recent years, the field of quantum computing has been progressing rapidly. And the competition is so intense. So how does your team stay motivated, which is really important for a young company?
Yes, and this activity of building a quantum computer is something that we foresee will modify, if not change the world, in the sense that it will solve some of the greatest problems that humanity has. For example, it is going to be very efficient in simulation of chemistry. That can be very effective for medicine, for new drugs, for these kind of things. And we think we have the technology that has the potential to unlock all this computing performance. And therefore, as we have 2 really passionate co-founders, which is Maud Vinet and Tristan Meunier, they have worked their whole scientific lives in trying to build this project, and now this is very close as they have started the company, and they are passionate and absolutely sure that this is the way we will achieve these great things for the humanity. So then everyone that is now joining Quobly has this spirit of being part of something bigger than themselves. And really this is not about keeping the motivation. This team is absolutely 100% motivated.
Oh, it seems like everyone in your team has the same goal, right?
It is
Yeah.
quite.
So looking ahead to the next decade, so how do you envision quantum computing reshaping the whole global technology landscape? What role does Quobly hope to play in this transformation?
Yeah, so as we just said, we expect the quantum computing to make great changes to what we will do and how we will solve our problems. And this is going to be a new tool. And this new tool to our engineers, our scientists, we probably only see the tip of the iceberg of how they will use it. So as for what Quobly is going to play in this, we certainly hope that Quobly is going to be one of the great leaders on the hardware side to deliver this. And I hope you will hear more about Quobly in the future.
We both have like really great confidence in it. Yeah, so it sounds really inspiring. Thank you for sharing your perspective with us today, and we hope you can visit Taiwan again soon.
Thank you so much for having me, and I certainly will come soon.
Thank you very much. So 非常感谢Dr. Daval 今天来上我们节目所以大家如果想要了解更多国际上量子的相关话题呢，一定要锁定未来财经投资聊一下，按赞订阅，开启小铃铛，我们下次再会喽。
本节目感谢赞助播出。